Welcome in, basketball fans. We welcome you back to the Vanderslice Gymnasium for another high school boys basketball matchup. Tonight, the matchup is between your Grandville Bulldogs and the Jenison Wildcats. So both teams coming in kind of on two different sides of the totem pole. Granville, obviously, if you've been following along, come in 5-1. Their only loss coming to Forest Hill Central by 3 in a game where, honestly, they probably should have won. So if you look at their schedule, they have some notable wins over a team like Byron. And most recently, they came off a sweet win. If you missed it, it was a win against Matawan. And the Grand Valley State commit Cameron Rigneris hit a turnaround buzzer beater 3 at the very end. Here it is. So, yeah, I mean, if you missed that game was, honestly, it was a little rough for your Grandville Bulldogs fan because there was 0 points scored in the first quarter by the Bulldogs. So they're going to have to come back with a little bit more of a strong game. This Jenison team is kind of coming in, and you're going to get today what you call a trap game from the Bulldogs. Jenison comes in 1-7. So if you're the Bulldogs here, you might think that you have an easy win, and you might fall into the trap of not playing to your highest level, and then you end up down big at half, or you end up down in the third quarter, and you have some work to do, and then you end up losing. So that's what they call a trap game. When you come in and the other team, you're supposed to beat them by a lot, but a lot of times, sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. So the Bulldogs are going to really have to avoid the trap game today. And if you're a Bulldogs fan, I think one thing that you would love to see today is some production off the bench. There hasn't been great bench minutes other than maybe a little bit of other than the transfers. Carter Wade coming off the bench has been big from the guard side, coming off and trading out with Jackson DeYoung at the point guard position. So that's really about the only production we've seen out of the bench this year. So you're going to need just to see some strong performance off the bench here. And if you're the Jenison Wildcats, obviously I said they came in 1-7. Their only win against Coldwater. They're coming off 2 straight losses, the most recent one to Byron Center by over 20+. So they're coming off a big loss, and under their new coach, Coach Ernie Pays. It's his first year there at Jenison. They're still trying to find their footing under him a little bit. So rough start here, but you're going to need to see them shut down Cameron Rigneris in the paint. They don't have a really dominant big this year. Gage Chatfield's going to be in the paint doing his best, I believe. But you're really going to need to get some double teams in the paint and try to shut down Cameron Rigneris, and don't let him beat you. You're going to have somebody else beat you this game if you're a Jenison Wildcat fan. So one thing that's going to help that is obviously, like I said, you're going to have to double Cameron Rigneris, but then you can't give up the easy points. You have to make Grandville earn every bucket, because if not, you're going to get beat tonight. So we have about 30 seconds counting down here until the national anthem. We will step away, and we will be back after the starting lineups, ready to live stream here from the Vanderslice Gymnasium. Should be a good one here. OK Red Conference High School Boys Basketball, 15 seconds away.
Jenison Wildcats and your Grandville Bulldogs. Before we start the game
We thank everybody who has served our beautiful country and everybody who makes it possible to play high school basketball. So starting for your Bulldogs tonight is number 5, Caden Neves. Number 1, Jackson DeYoung. Number 23, Corbin Heckman. Number 33, Colin Hybor. And the senior big man down there in the paint, number 12, Cameron Rigneris. Starting for the Jenison Wildcats, number 1, that's Pierce Ginzer. Number 5, that's Corbin Bennett. Number 12, that is Chris Van Slambrook. Number 24, that's Cameron Van Elst. And the big man in the paint, number 33, Gage Chatfield. Vanderslice Gymnasium, not the most busy we've seen it. So we hope if you're tuning in that you're having a great Christmas break as we prepare to get ready for second semester here at Grandville High School, coming back next Monday. So if you're tuning in from break, we welcome you, and we hope the broadcast is great to you today. My name is Sam Hungerford. I will be your head commentator today. Over there on the camera is Mason Lobert, and on the tech side of things today is Will Burdick. So we thank you all for tuning in. Looks like starting lineups are just about ready to be done. We are about ready to tip off here from the Vanderslice Gymnasium. It's 6 o'clock. It's Friday night. We're here at Vanderslice Gymnasium. What a night for some varsity boys basketball. Jenison in their green uniforms tonight. Grandville will be wearing white. Cameron Rigneris lines up against Gage Chatfield in the middle. They bump fist. And we're ready to tip off here. Whistle to start it. Here's Cameron Rigneris. He wins the tip. Pitch pass goes to Jackson DeYoung. He's going to be picked up by number 1, Pierce Ginzer. Neves up top. Here's Hybor driving right. Has to stop. Driving middle. Finds Neves. No easy looks here early. And Neves turns it over. Steal by number 1, Pierce Ginzer. Jenison looking to go the other way. Ginzer drives middle. Finds Chatfield on the low block. Goes up into Rigneris. Spins right. Over Rigneris. And good. Good start from the Jenison Wildcats, getting the first bucket here, 2-0 in favor of Jenison. Here's Heckman, high post. Finds a cutting Rigneris, and he was bodied by Chatfield and was denied the lane. So you're going to get a foul on number 33, Gage Chatfield. It's going to give the Bulldogs the ball on the baseline underneath. Heckman to inbound. Finds Hybor in the corner, wide open look, knocks it down. Colin Hybor starts the scoring for the Bulldogs and puts them up 1. Number 33, the junior, Colin Hybor. Here's Van Slambrook, top of the key. Ginzer up top, driving middle, pull-up jumper, no good. Tipped around, DeYoung comes up with it, going the other way for the Bulldogs. Neves, far corner. Gets it tipped away. That's Corbin Bennett. He has to slow, reset. 2 early turnovers for Caden Neves. Bulldog fans looking to get him back to feeling comfortable in the Bulldog uniform as it's his first year, the junior transfer here at Grandville. Here's DeYoung working on Ginzer. Finds Neves. Neves pulls up from the elbow, no good. Ginzer gets the board. This is Van Slambrook, top of the key. Finds Van Elst, now up top to Ginzer. Here's Bennett in the corner to Van Slambrook, working on Neves. Good defense here by the Bulldogs in this possession. Now under 6 minutes left to go in the first. Here's Bennett working on DeYoung. DeYoung tips it. Ref says he got more arm than ball. DeYoung maybe disagrees a little bit, but you're going to get the first team foul of the quarter. First foul of the day on number 1, Jackson DeYoung. Inbound goes to Ginzer. Now Van Elst. Excuse me, that's Van Slambrook. Here's Van Elst driving baseline up top to Chatfield. Guarded tightly by Rigneris, driving left. Has to kick it back out to Ginzer. Here's Bennett's driving baseline, blocked by Hybor. Hybor looking to go the other way. Has numbers, loses his dribble, picks it back up. Here he is working on Van Elst. Now in the corner is Heckman. Up top is Rigneris. Heckman wants it back in the paint, has a mismatch down there. Bulldogs don't see it. Now it's Rigneris in the paint. Looking to go to work, getting double teamed now. Here's Hybor for three, looking for a second one of the night, no good. Rigneris, good hustle, picked up by Ginzer. Jenison going the other way, under 5 minutes to go in the first. There's Van Elk for three, no good. Board to Neves. Neves looking to push the other way with some speed. Slows up, finds Hybor. Neves for three from the corner, and he got it. Knocks it down, puts the Bulldogs up 4. Three ball from the corner from number 5, Caden Neves. Ginzer handoff to Bennett. It's now up top to Chatfield. Rigneris giving him space. Chatfield driving middle, using his big body. Goes up right hand and gets it to fall. So Jenison's scoring comes from number 33, Gage Chatfield. Has their first 4 points, puts the Wildcats, back within 2. Rigneris wants it in the paint. Bulldogs can't find him. Here's Heckman up top. DeYoung finds him in the paint. That's Rigneris. Rigneris driving baseline, uses a big body, goes up left hand, and it's good. Uses strength there to just push Chapman out of the way and puts the Bulldogs right back up 4. 3:30 left to go in the first. Tipped away by DeYoung. DeYoung looking to go the other way. Goes up right hand, blocked by Bennett, but they're going to get a foul on the way up. That's going to send number 1, Jackson DeYoung, to the line, shooting 2. Foul's going to go against number 5, Corbin Bennett, his first, team second. DeYoung at the line, shooting 2, looking to put the Bulldogs into double digits. First one's up, and nothing but net. Checking in for the Wildcats is number 21, Seth Andersma. Number 15, Quinn Cochran. And number 34, that's Connor Householder. DeYoung's second one is up and good, putting the Bulldogs in double digits at 10-4 now. Bulldogs by 6. Here's Bennett's going the other way. Checked in for the Bulldogs at that break was number 3, Carter Wade. Here's Cochran up top. Finds Bennett's, guarded closely by Hybor. Bennett's finds a cutting Householder. Householder spins, left hand goes up, no good. Board to Wade. Wade going the other way now. Here's Hybor. Euro steps, goes up right hand, and he gets it to fall. That's number 33, the junior, Colin Hybor, having himself a great start to the year. Wildcats going the other way. Here's Householder, top of the key. Ginzer drives baseline, goes up left hand, and he gets it to fall over number 3, Carter Wade. Wade looks to push the other way. Almost loses his dribble. Finds Rigneris. Rigneris thought about it, no, and they're going to get a blocking foul, I believe, on number 34, Connor Householder. We'll check that. Yep, it's going to go against number 34, Connor Householder, his first, team third. So out comes number 5, Caden Neves, yep, for the Bulldogs. And in comes the sophomore guard, number 30, Brennan Vanderhart, as Rigneris goes up, no good. Thought he got fouled a little bit, maybe a little bit of contact, not enough for the foul, says the refs. Bulldogs up 6, just about 2 minutes left to go in the first. Here's Bennett from the corner. Driving middle, tips away by a few Bulldogs defenders. Vanderhart looks up, finds DeYoung. Going the other way, no good. Vanderhart picks it up, no good. Hybor picks it up And he knocks it down finally after the third board of the night. That's number 33, Colin Hybor, now has 7 points. Here's Householder, top of the key. Bennett loses it, picked up by Cochran. Here's Corbin Bennett now working on Hybor. Finds Andersma. Almost throws it away. Good job by Cochran to keep it in bounds. Now it's Ginzer up top. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Ginzer wants the three. No good. Board to Rigneris. Rigneris looking to push the other way. Has a big mismatch in the paint here. Finds a cutting Neves, but he's going to get a foul. Good job by number 5, Corbin Bennett, to take the big hit on the cutting number 12, Cameron Rigneris. It's a big body to just get in front of, but good job. And in checks number 42, Landon Terry, and number 2, Boston Postma for the Bulldogs. And we're going to get a timeout with 1:11 left to go. Your Bulldogs at 14, Wildcats at 6. We'll be right back. Here's Honorsma in the corner, up top to Cochran. Cochran wants the three, no good. Board to Hybor. Up top is Wade. Wade resets, calls out his play. Here's Hybor, over to Postma. Hybor top of the key for three, no good. Householder doesn't touch it, so it's going to be out of bounds after the Hybor three went a little right. Jenison Wildcats ball going the other way. 37 seconds left to go. Here's Pierce Genzer bringing it up the floor for the Wildcats. Bennett wants the three, no good. Postma looking to go the other way with 25 seconds to go. Here's Vanderhart, now up top is Postma. Driving right is Hybor. Right hand goes up and gets a foul, and it's good. Tough bucket there from number 33, Colin Hybor. That puts him at 9 points, looking to get himself to double digits at the free throw line here. Looking to complete the three-point play is number 33, Colin Hybor. Foul's going to go against number 21, Seth Andersma. That's going to be his first, team fourth. So checking in for the Wildcats for the first time tonight is number 4, Jordan Snip. Hybor puts himself in double digits and puts the Bulldog up by 11 points. 13 seconds left to go. Bulldogs 17, Wildcats 6. Here's Genzer working on Postma. Nowhere to go. Tries to find a cutting. Cochran, no good. Oh, full court shot was almost good by number 2, Boston Postma, but it falls a little short. So at the end of one here from Vanderslice Gymnasium, your Bulldogs 17, the Wildcats of Jenison 6. We'll be right back after the short break. For the Bulldogs, your lineup: number 42, Landon Terry; number 33, Brendan Vanderhart; number 2, Boston Postma; number 0 in for the first time tonight is Xander Sorokin; and number 5, Kaden Neves. Ginzer running point still for the Wildcats. Here's Corbin Bennett's on the high post. Householder sets a big screen on number 2, Boston Postman. He's going to get whistled for it. So first possession of the quarter for the Jenison Wildcats is going to be an empty one, ending with a foul by number 34, Connor Householder. His second, team first of the quarter. Here's Sorokin driving middle, goes up right hand, no good, might have been bumped. Neves gets the board and finishes through some contact and puts the Bulldogs up by 13 with 7:30 left to go here in the first half. Here's Cochran working on Postma. Tipped away by Vanderhart. He thought it hit off Jenison too, but it did not, so it's going to stay with the Jenison Wildcats. Checking in for Genesis, number 12, that's Chris Van Slambrook. Out comes number 15, Quinn Cochran. Ginzer nowhere to go, guarded very well by Boston Postma here. Postma arguably the best Bulldog defender. Here's Corbin, goes up, and it's good. Gets it to fall over Sorokin. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Better offense by number 5, Corbin Bennett. Here's Vanderhart. Now finds Sorokin. Neves gets the screen from Terry. Pulls up for 3. No good. Terry fighting for it in the paint. No, can't get it. Board goes to Bennett. Bennett's looking up for Van Slambrook. No good. Neves looking to go the other way. Vanderhart thought about it. No, now drives right. Finds Terry. Terry wants it from the corner. No good. They're going to get a push off on the rebound by number 5, Caden Neves. Going the other way with it is the Jenison Wildcats. That's going to be his first, team first of the quarter. 6:23 left to go here in the first half. Ginzer found Snip, now driving right on Vanderhart. Nowhere to go, has to back out. Here's Householder in the paint working on Terry. Good defense by Terry. Gets a hand in his face. No good. Vanderhart grabs the rebound looking to go the other way. Has Postman in the corner wide open. Finds him. Good close out there by Pierce Ginzer, not allowing Postman to get the shot off. Here's Sorokin. Stops on a dime. Behind the back move. Finds Postman. Postman wants the 3. No good. Would have been a very nice play there. Ginzer pushing the other way. Vanderhart picks him up. Van Slambrook driving middle, and they're going to get a foul, I believe, before the shot. Foul's going to go against number 30, Brendan Vanderhart. Checking in is number 12, Cameron Rigneris, and number 23, Corbin Heckman, along with the Jenison Wildcats, number 33, Gage Chatfield. So foul is going to go against Vanderhart before the shot. His first, team second. There's Bennett for 3, no good. Air balls. Heckman looking to go the other way. Neves wants the 3. Knocks it down. Number 5, Caden Neves. Knocks it down from beyond the arc, putting the Bulldogs up 14 now with 5 minutes left to go in the second. Here's Van Slambrook. Finds Snip up top. Now that's Ginzer. Ginzer wants the 3 over Neves. No good. Board to Rigneris. Sorokin surveying his options, and I believe they're going to get a block as Ginzer's feet were not set before Sorokin made contact. Foul's going to go against number 1, Pierce Ginzer, his first, team second. Checking in now for the Bulldogs is number 1, Jackson DeYoung. Out comes number 2, Boston Postma. Heckman in the corner wants the 3 off the top of the backboard. Not sure how that wasn't out of bounds, but here's Rigneris. Gets it poked away, almost loses it. Neves in the corner, cutting baseline, goes up. Good move to spin around in traffic, puts it up again, gets his own miss for the second time. Now gets it taken away by Ginzer. Here's Chatfield. Driving right hands, fake spins. Then Slambrook got Neves to leave his feet, but misses the pull-up jumper. Sorokin looking to go the other way for the Bulldogs. Here's Rigneris, wants the pull-up jumper, and he knocks it down. Good bucket there from the Grand Valley State commit. Number 12, Cameron Rigneris. Here's Van Slambrook working on to Young, now up over to Bennett's. Here's Chatfield working right hand, blocked by Rigneris. Good defense there by number 12, the big man in the middle, number 12, Cameron Rigneris. Heckman goes coast to coast and puts it up, putting the Bulldogs up by 18. And Coach Pays has seen enough. 3:30 left to go in the second. Bulldogs 26. Jenison yet to crack that double-digit mark at 8. We'll be right back. All right, after the short timeout from the Wildcats, your lineup for the Bulldogs: number 1, Jackson DeYoung; number 33, Colin Hybor; number 23, Corbin Heckman; number 12, Cameron Rigneris; and number 0, Xander Sorokin. Running point still for the Wildcats: number 1, Pierce Ginzer; here's Snip in the corner. Now up top to Bennett's. Here's Van Slambrook working on Sorokin. Gets it in the paint. Now it's Chatfield. Chatfield using his big body. Goes up. Blocked by Rigneris. Tipped around baseline. Chatfield attempted to find Bennett's cutting. Xander Sorokin goes the other way. Goes up. Spins around right hand. Almost had the sweet putback dunk, but no good. Tipped out of bounds by number 33, Colin Hybor. Ball's going to go to the Jenison Wildcats. Here's Van Slambrook. Working middle, pulls up, over DeYoung, no good, left a little short. DeYoung looking to push the other way now. Has Hybor. Hybor stops, finds Rigneris up top. He can shoot it, now finds Heckman in the paint, goes up right hand, gets his own miss. Has to not bring it back out. Here's Sorokin now. Cutting Rigneris, puts it up right hand, puts the Bulldogs up by 20 with 2 minutes left to go in the first. Big lead here by the Bulldogs. Heckman tried to step in and intercept the pass. Instead, he got a lot of Ginzer and not a lot of ball. So that foul is going to go against number 23, Corbin Heckman. I believe that's his first. Yep, his first, team third. And checks number 3, that is Carter Wade. A transfer freshman for his first year here in the Bulldogs uniform. They're going to get a kick ball as Ginzer threw it off maybe just the ankle of Wade. Inbound goes to Ginzer up top under 2 minutes now. Here's Vince Slambrook. Checked in for the Wildcats, number 22. That's Malachi Harris. Now here he is with the ball. Low corner. Now finds Van Slambrook. Nothing brewing here for the Jenison offense. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Bennett pulls up for three. No good off right. Ball's going to fall out of bounds. Bulldogs basketball. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 5, Caden Neves. Here's Wade with 1:10 left to go. Highbore in the corner, wants the three, pulls up, no good, off a little long rebound, tipped around, still tipped around, finally picked up by Ginzer, and they're going to get a loose ball foul, I believe, on number 5, Caden Neves, as he lost his footing a little bit and happened to land on Ginzer. It's going to be his second, team fourth. Late substitution here is number 30, Brendan Vanderhart. It's going to get Neves out of the game. 1:03 left to go. Bulldogs by 20. Clock ticks under a minute. Here's Van Slambrook in the corner, guarded by Vanderhart. Now up over to Genzer. Here's Malachi Harris in the corner, guarded by Heckman. Van Slambrook goes up left hand over the big body of Cameron Rigneris. 45 seconds left to go. Carter Wade slows, and we're going to get a timeout as he crosses half court by the Bulldogs. 41.5 left to go. Bulldogs 28, Wildcats 10. We'll be right back. All right, folks, 41.5 seconds left in the first half here from Vanderslice Gymnasium. Bulldogs up by 18 here early. Here's Wade, now finds Heckman, gets it tipped, picked up by Highbore. Highbore driving middle, goes up, jumps, no good, blocked by Chatfield, and they're going to get a foul against number 22, Malachi Harris. It's going to send Highbore to the line, shooting two with 31.9 left in the first half. Highbore's first one is up and good. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 42, Landon Terry, giving number 12, Cameron Rigneris, a break. Highbore's second free throw, up and good, putting the Bulldogs back up 20. And Highbore continues to have a great night. Ginzer stopped on a dime. Wade thought he was going to pull up and attempted to block it, but ran into Ginzer instead. So that's going to be against Carter Wade, number 3. It's going to be his first, team 5th. So that means that's going to send Ginzer to the line shooting 2 with the new high school rules, if you are not familiar. After 5 fouls per quarter, they took out the 1-and-1, so it's going to be straight to 2 shots. Fouls reset at the quarter break. Checking back in is number 12, Cameron Rigneris, and number 1, Jackson DeYoung. Ginzer at the line, looking to connect on the second one. No good. So clock ticks just about under 20 seconds now. Here's Heckman, finds DeYoung, wide open, far corner, no good. Airballs it, board goes to Cochran. Cochran looking to push the other way, now under 10 seconds. Here's Bennett's. Bennett's driving baseline, tries to find a cutting Van Slambrook, no good. 2.9 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs by 19. Inbounding is Cochran. Up top is Bennett. Bennett wants a three over high board. No good. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Your Bulldogs 30. Your Jenison Wildcats 11 at the halftime break. And we apologize for a little bit of a technical difficulty. Our main camera went down, so we're looking at it from our corner view here. I'll attempt to keep you in the game. Hopefully at halftime we can get the camera problems fixed. But we hope to see you at the start of the second half. Don't go anywhere. This one is going to be a good one. 10 minutes on the clock. We'll be right back. All right, folks, clock ticks under a minute until halftime is over here. Bulldogs seem to be in control of this one, up 19 at the break, seem to be taking care of business, as you could say. Obviously expected favored coming into this game. They come in 5-1 if you missed our pregame show. Jenison Wildcats come in 1-7, still trying to find their footing under their new coach, Ernie Paez. 30 seconds left to go before the break. I think if you're a Bulldogs fan, you're really happy with this performance. I think you still need a little bit more production from your bench. I think they've been very good on the defensive side, but obviously Jenison not stellar on the scoring end. I think you just need a little bit more offensive production. For the most part, it's been Colin Hybor, Caden Neves, and Cameron Ramirez. I'm not sure if anybody else even has a point for the Bulldogs right now. So you're just going to need to continue to have good play from Colin Hybor and Cameron Ramirez and just hope that you can get a little bit more production from your bench. So starting lineup for the Bulldogs is number 1, Jackson DeYoung, number 5, Caden Neves, number 23, Corbin Heckman, number 12, Cameron Ramirez, and number 33, Colin Hybor. For the Wildcats, number 33, Gage Chatfield, number 5, Corbin Bennett, number 12, that's Chris Van Slambrook, number 1, Pierce Ginzer, and number 24, that's Cameron Van Elst. Here's Neves, close corner to us for 3, knocks it down. Good start for the Bulldogs. After the break, number 5, Caden Neves knocks down the early triple. Here's Van Elst, thought about the 3, no. Now driving middle, gets it tipped around. Bulldogs thought it was off the Wildcats. Refs disagree. So it's going to be Wildcat ball under the basket. Sorry for our technical difficulties still. We still haven't figured out our main camera so far yet, so I'll try to keep in the game as best I can from the far end. Here's Chatfield driving right side, goes up over Igneris, knocks it home. Tough basket there into the paint from number 33, Gage Chatfield. Wildcats in a press, hoping to get the Bulldogs a little uncomfortable. Here's DeYoung, finds a cutting Ramirez, finds Hybor into the corner for 3. Hybor knocks it down. Hot start for the Bulldogs, 2 for 2 from the near corner. 36-13 in favor of your Bulldogs. Tough basket by number 12, Chris Van Slambrook, going right up and over Cameron Ramirez in the paint. Ramirez looking to go the other way, gets it tipped around. Foul called on number 24. That is Cameron Van Elst. That's going to be his first team first of the half. Inbounding for the Bulldogs, number 33, Colin Hybor. Finds Ramirez. Here's Ramirez going middle. Gets it blocked by Van Slambrook. Van Slambrook looking to go the other way. Loses control a little bit. Now goes up left hand. Tries to go over Neves. Blocked by Neves. Tipped around. Board goes to Ginzer. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. We just have a tough time kind of keeping the stream up lately. But if you missed it, Jackson DeYoung hit another triple from the same spot that Colin Hybor and Caden Neves did in the near corner. Believe the Wildcats also got a bucket in there, so the score is 39-15. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Neves gets the board. Now over to DeYoung. Here's Heckman going the other way. Ramirez thought about it, now finds DeYoung. DeYoung driving middle. Neves for 3, no good, off short. Hybor gets the board. And the paint tipped away by Van Elst. Loose ball somehow ends up in the hands of Ginzer. Here's Van Slambrook, far corner. Here's Ginzer now in the paint to Chatfield. Chatfield using that body, driving up right side, goes up, hook shot over Igneris, good. Putting the Wildcats down 22 with 5 minutes left to go in this third period. Hybor turnaround, Jay left it a little short. Ginzer looks to push it up the court. Tipped around, finds Bennett's up top. Now that's Van Elsk. Airballs the 3. And good attempt there by number 33, Gage Chatfield, to save it, but can't keep it in bounds. Bulldogs ball going the other way. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 3, that's Carter Wade. And for the Wildcats is number 34, Connor Householder, and number 15, Quinn Cochran. Wildcats with both their bigs in there now, so they're looking for a little bit of a bigger lineup rather than a guard lineup. We apologize for the many, many technical difficulties that we continue to have here from this live stream. But your score, 47-21, under a minute now to go in the third quarter. Dominant plays coming from number 33, Colin Hybor, number 3, Carter Wade, and number 12, Cameron Ragnus. Checking in came for the Bulldogs, number 21, Gibson Connolly, number 24, Ethan Shealy, and number 0, Xander Sorokin, alongside number 30, Brennan Vanderhart. There's Boston Postma, knocks down a 3, putting the Bulldogs up by 29. Under 30 to go here in the third quarter now. Bennett tries to find Van Slambrook, and it's going to be fouled against number 24, Ethan Shealy, his second, team third of the quarter. Inbounding is number 15, Quinn Cochran. Tries to get it into Van Elsen, and he does. Now up top, here's Burns. Finds Malachi Harris, guarded by Shealy. Here's Van Elsk, driving, nowhere to go. Now Cochran, 5 seconds left to go. Grabbed by Sorokin. Sorokin 3 goes up. Grab goes up. Gibson Connolly, and he beats the buzzer. And he's going to get the basket to go before the buzzer. That means your Bulldogs are going to be up by 31, 52-21 in favor of your Grandville Bulldogs as we move to the fourth quarter here from Vanderslice Gymnasium. We apologize once more for the technical difficulties. My name is Sam Hungerford. On the camera is Mason Lober, and trying to hold things down over there on the technical side is Will Burdick. So 1 minute before the start of the fourth quarter, 8 minutes left on the clock. Bulldogs by 31. We'll be right back. Inbounding for the Wildcats after the break is number 24, Cameron Van Els. Finds Bennett's up top, working on Sorokin. Driving right side, and I believe we got a whistle. Clock operator was not on time there. So here we go, now the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Corbin Bennett's up top, working on Sorokin, driving right side, goes up, right hand, a little too strong. Tipped around, ref say, goes to the Bulldogs. First possession of the fourth quarter is an empty one for the Wildcats. 52-21 in favor of your Bulldogs. Here's Vanderhart, finds Connolly in the middle. Connolly pulls up, no good. Tipped around. They're going to get a foul, I believe, on the Grandville Bulldogs. Gets number 24, Ethan Shealy, his third, team first of the quarter. Bennett's running point for the Wildcats now, just trying to find a little bit of a positive here at the end of this one. Number 24, that's Cameron Van Els, no good on the turnaround J. Sorokin looking to go the other way. Vanderhart thought Shealy was still in the corner. Shealy had a wide open cut. Vanderhart didn't see it. So just over 7 minutes left to go in the fourth. Your Bulldogs up by 31. Here's Ginzer working on Postma. Finds Bennett. Bennett wants the three. No good. Off a little short. Board goes to Connolly. Connolly finds Postma. Postma looks to push. Has to slow. Vanderhart for three. Knocks it down. That's the sophomore, number 30, Brendan Vanderhart. Here's Cochran up top. Tried to find number 24, Cameron Van Els. And Ethan Shealy just ran right through the screen of Pierce Ginzer. And Ginzer's still down. So Ginzer walks off by his own power. That's good to see. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 33, Gage Chatfield. And for the Bulldogs, for the first time tonight, is number 10, Alex Perry. Out comes Shealy as he picks up his fourth foul. So they're going to get an intentional foul against Bulldogs number 24, Ethan Shealy. That's going to give the Wildcats 2 shots at the free throw line and the ball after the refs talk to the coaches here. At the line for the Wildcats appears to be number 4, Jordan Snip. Appears to still be a little confusion down there. We appear to have it figured out. Snip at the line. First one is up and no good off a little left. Second one for Snip is up and rolls out. So the 2 free throws don't help him out at all. In comes number 42, Landon Terry for the Bulldogs. No other changes for the Wildcats. So it's going to be Wildcats ball in front of their own bench. Inbound goes to Bennett's. Here's Van Elsk in the corner, finds a cutting Snip. Snip goes up right hand, gets it to fall. A good bucket there by number 4, Jordan Snip. Just about 6 minutes left to go. Bulldogs up by 32. Seem to be in control of this one. Landon Terry turns it over. Here's Cochran going the other way. Cochran goes up right hand, draws the foul against number 30, Brennan Vanderhart. That's going to send Cochran to the line, shooting 2. Cochran's first one is up and good. Cochran's second one knocks it home. So 6:04 left to go. Bulldogs 55, Wildcats 25. Sorokin moving the ball up pretty methodically, trying to milk a little clock here. Vanderhart driving left hand, goes up right hand, and he gets it to fall. Good bucket there from the youngster, number 30, Brendan Vanderhart. Cochran going the other way, finds a cutting Chatfield. Chatfield stops, turns, goes right into Terry, goes up right hand, too strong. Goes up again, no good. Board goes to Perry. And Perry's going to be fouled as he was still fighting for the ball down there. It's going to go against number 4, Jordan Snip. Here's Sorokin bringing up the ball for the Bulldogs. Finds Vanderhart once more. Vanderhart driving right, kicks out to Sorokin. Sorokin wants the 3, no good, off short. Chatfield picks it up. Cochran going the other way, nowhere to go. Now it's Chatfield, guarded closely by Terry. They're going to get a foul as they're a little too much contact for the ref's liking against number 42, Landon Terry. His first, team 4th of the quarter. One more, it's going to send the Wildcats to the line, shooting 2. Cochran barely gets it off. Now it's Chatfield, high post. Driving left hand, spins back to his right, goes up over Terry, and it's good. Good bucket there from number 33, Gage Chatfield. Clock ticks just at about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Bulldogs seem to be in complete control of this one, on cruise control here. Here's Perry driving left side, kicks it back out to Vanderhart. Vanderhart wants the 3, no good, just rattles out. Chatfield with a strong rebound. Chatfield driving left side, and they're going to get a body bump, I believe, on number 42. It's going to go against number 42, Landon Terry, his second, team 5th. That's going to send Chatfield to the line, shooting 2. Chatfield at the line, shooting 2. His first one is up and knocks it home. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 24, Ethan Sheely. Out comes number 21, Gibson Connolly. Chatfield second, knocks it home. Checking in for the Wildcats, number 34. He's going to get the shooter, Gage Chatfield. That's Connor Householder. And for the Bulldogs, number 3, Carter Wade. Out comes number 30, Brendan Vanderhart. Sorokin with it. Here's Wade. Wade finds Sheely. Sheely wants the 3. No good off long. Terry almost keeps it in. Couldn't hang on. Clock stops directly at 4 minutes. Here's Cochran going the other way. There's Andersma in the corner. Here's Cochran, finds a cutting Andersma, working on Sheely. Goes up right hand, no good. Tipped around. Board goes to Sorokin. Sorokin finds Perry. Perry, one man to beat, goes up right hand, no good. But he gets fouled on the way up. Foul goes against number 2, Carson McBride, sending number 10, the junior, Alex Perry, to the line, shooting 2 with 3:35 left to go here from Vanderslice Gymnasium. First one for Perry is up and rattles it home. Perry a crowd favorite here. Second one is up and good. Perry gets the pair of free throws, putting the Bulldogs back up 30. Here's Andersma on the far corner, driving baseline, working on Sheely. Perry almost got a block, came in hot. Ball is going to be tipped to the last second by number 21, Seth Andersma. Going the other way is the Bulldogs. Checking in is number 21, Gibby Connolly. Out comes number 42, Landon Terry. Sorokin driving right side, has to stop, gets it tipped away, comes up with it. Here's Wade driving, crazy layup, gets it tipped around. I believe last touch by Jenison, yes. So just over 3 minutes. Bulldogs ball under their own basket. Perry to inbound. Finds Sheely in the far corner, tipped away by Andersma. Andersma going the other way, has one man to beat, gets it tipped away by Sorokin. Good defense there by number 0, Xander Sorokin. Now going the other way is Perry. Perry stops on a dime. Now drives baseline, gets it tipped away from the back. Ball's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Perry to inbound. Inbound tries to go to Connolly, tipped away by Householder. It's going to stay with the Bulldogs. Now it's Wade to inbound. Finds Perry near corner. In the paint to Connolly, and they're going to get a foul. Seth Andersma came up a little too hot. It's going to be his first, team third. Bulldogs get it for the third time this possession under their own basket. Inbound goes to Perry. Perry cutting baseline, goes up right hand. It's going to send him back to the line, shooting 2 more. Foul's going to go against number 34, Connor Householder. It's going to be his third, team fourth. Perry at the line, shooting 2. First one for Perry is up and no good. Perry's second free throw is up and he rattles it home. Bulldogs break the 60-point mark here, up by 31. Just in cruise control with 2:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. That's Kennedy for 3. No good off the top of the backboard. That means ball's going to go to the Bulldogs. Checking back in is number 42, Landon Terry. Out comes Sheely. Sorokin working the ball up. Here's Perry. And the paint is Terry. Terry goes up, gets fouled on the way up by number 21, Seth Andersma. It's going to send Terry to the line, shooting 2. Taking off his warm-up, if you heard a few cheers, that's number 14, Vinny Bergman. Crowd favorite, team manager last year. Now made the team as a full-time player. And here he comes. Out comes number 3, Carter Wade. That's number 14, Vinny Bergman. Terry's first one rattles out. Here's his second and knocks it home. Putting himself on the stat sheet tonight, that's number 42, Landon Terry. Here's McBride. Finds Kennedy. Foul's going to go against Sorokin as Kennedy went up. It's going to send him to the line shooting 2. Foul's going to go against number 0, Xander Sorokin, his first, team 6th. Nolan Kennedy's first one is up and good. Knocks it home. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 30. That's Brendan Vanderhart. Kennedy knocks down both free throws. Clock ticks under 2 minutes. Bulldogs 61. Wildcats 31. Here's Terry. Finds Perry. Terry cutting, goes up right hand, no good, and they're going to get a travel before the shot. Here's Kennedy. Skip pass came from Cochran. Andersma driving baseline, gets it tipped, and they're going to get a foul against number 42, Landon Terry. Believe that's going to be his third, team 7th. That's going to send Andersma to the line shooting 2. Andersma, first one is up and no good. Second one for Andersma, knocks it home. Bring the ball up the floor. That's the sophomore Brendan Vanderhart working on Kennedy. Now over to Perry. Perry finds Connolly, gets it tipped away. Ball's still up in the air. Here's Terry, comes away with it. Perry driving, and he lays it home. First field goal of the year for number 10, Alex Perry. Clock ticks under a minute. Jenison looking for any signs of some positivity here at the end of the game. Foul there is going to go against number 10, Alex Perry. Fouls number 15, Quinn Cochran. It's going to be the Bulldogs' 8th foul of the quarter, so a little sloppy, but obviously the starters are no longer in the game. So Cochran's going to be at the line with 54 seconds. Bulldogs 63, Wildcats 32. If you're looking to watch the Grandville girls game, we will not be live streaming it here, but if you head over to the Michigan Game Night YouTube channel, they will be streaming it there. They do a great job. So yeah, if you would like to go watch that game, they'll be playing right after this. Expected tip-off time is 7:30, which may get pushed back a little because this one ran a little bit long. But yeah, head over to Michigan Game Night on YouTube. Here's Vanderhart, goes up right hand. Good floater there from the sophomore, number 30, Brendan Vanderhart. Clock ticks under 40 seconds. Here's Kennedy going the other way. Finds Harris. Harris wants the 3. Knuckleball, no good. Vanderhart picks it up. Under 30 seconds, finds Vinny. Vinny driving middle, goes up right hand, blocked on the way up. 20 seconds now. Here's Cochran up top. Now over to Andersma. Here's McBride. Kennedy driving right hand, gets it tipped away. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. 8 seconds left to go. Bulldogs are going to come away with their 6th win of the year. That's going to improve the record to 6-1 and 1-0 in their first conference game here in 2024. We hope everybody had a great holidays, and we hope you have a very happy new year. Conley's going to dribble this one out, making it an official tally in the win column for the Grandville Bulldogs. Your final score, a blowout here tonight by your Grandville Bulldogs. 65, Grandville 34, Jenison. We thank everybody for tuning in and sticking with us through our technical difficulties. We should be back at the next boys home game here from Vanderslice Gymnasium. Once more, if you want to watch that girls game, head over to Michigan Game Night's YouTube channel. They do a great job. They'll take good care of you over there. 20 minutes before the girls game, we'll let you guys go. We hope everybody has a very happy new year and a very good night. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. My name is Sam Hungerford. On the camera's number, on the camera, he doesn't have a number. That's Mason Lober, and on the tech is Will Burdick. Thank you once more. Have a great night.